terrible against the PL as well. I think having mid-1 in this game has already meant the crowd's gone crazy. We're getting vocals.
Dragon Slave connects.
And then lurking nearby, YapzOr still wants to make some use of this arcane rune. Might not result in a kill, but at least a little bit of harass.
Yep, blocks him off, does take a tower shot. We'll whomp him with a totem. No one connects with an LSA. YapzOr might have made a mistake. No one gets the first blood.
Yeah, a bit too greedy there. The whole creep wave on Nisha, he didn't want to commit any further forward, and now it feels like he's kind of committed to something that wasn't really necessary, lose some more HP, so bit of a blunder there on that attempted rotation.
Now, it was a relatively even lane before this. Nisha actually ahead in terms of denies, but YapzOr TP's mid. They want vengeance. Nisha waveforms forward. Courier brings it in, and the Courier will keep no one alive. YapzOr still in hot pursuit. Fissure up in 8. He's learned his lesson, though, and he's not going to dive the tower. No one lives.
And at the same time, that puppy Witch Doctor will...
Ramses is pretty okay in this top lane to solo against a Centaur.
I feel like we're inevitably going to miss something here on old Nisha.
Mid lane, they're going to go in onto no one. He does have raindrops. That'll help him out. The LSA is off the mark. Blocked out by the Fissure. YapzOr with the body blocks. It'll be rough to find this kill, though. Nisha turns into the Lina. The raindrops actually keeping him alive, and now Solo looking for the counter kill. Battle Hunger's come out. Roger's also made the rotation. YapzOr on the run will make it back up to his high ground, and VP will let it go.
Still doesn't feel all too great, but at least Zai does survive. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Nisha morphing down to minuscule HP here. Woo!
A little close for comfort on that one.
Not a chance, you know.
Now level 6 as Pasha gets brought down in the bottom one to no one. Now the rotation from Roger. This is only a level 3 Wisp, but we'll give some mana back to the Lina as Nisha gets so low. The Dragon Slave barely connects.
Oh, up top, Zai now on the run here too.
Could be another kill in favor of Ramses. Zai with a great stomp, makes it into the trees. Ramses will dive in and commit for this. Doppelganger forward, he finds the kill. Puppy, though, he's made the rotation, does connect with the Maledict, but these are
the correct one, though. So some danger there for Ramses. Difficult
to show the scan. Himself. They can't find him. The TP just coming off cooldown. Ramses will get interrupted. YapzOr finds him and punishes.
And we see why this hero is so frustrating to play against and so often banned.
The point you keep coming back to, though, Nisha getting so much space in the mid. He's closed the gap on the Phantom Lancer, putting a lot of pressure on that tower.
At the same time, top lane, mid-1's lurking, waiting for his chance.
Zai trying to bait here. Mid-1 does not have a Wukong's command, but he jumps in onto Roger. There's the Boundless Strike. The Wisp pops. Ramses now on the run. He's used the Doppelganger already. Trying to make it back into the tree line, and he'll live as now Pasha rotates. Looks like that'll be the end of the skirmish, and just a quick deal as strong as it used to be. Haste Rune up top, going to be picked up by Nisha. No bottle as the smoke rotation from Secret gets revealed. Solo, he'll be the one to find it. Easy pickup for Team Secret. Now bottom lane, Zai and Puppy going up against the Wisp PL. Ramses taking a lot of damage from Zai. There's the double edge. Probably not enough for a kill as they jump in onto Puppy. Ramses trying to find him in the tree line, but it's mid-1. Wukong's command comes out, brings the PL low, but the tether heal is just too much. They can't find the kill, but YapzOr in the back line. Boundless strikes and fissures all over as now no one gets stuck in the trees. Maledict connects, but he brings down Puppy first. The counter play as Roger and no one fall. They're trying to find the PL and they get it. 3 dead on Virtus.pro. Solo now in the retreat as Pasha makes the rotation.
Yeah, I don't think Nisha can really clean that one up. Oh, Solo pops a smoke there. He's got struggling here a little bit, it looks like, as now 15-minute boundary run up top. Pasha's going to make a little toss play there.
Okay.
Does guarantee it for himself, but likewise bottom.
Hard to pick up that bounty room when you're up in the air. Wukong's command down bottom connects onto Solo. Puppy with the death ward. It gets interrupted, and Solo will live. Roger trying to heal him back up. No one does have a Laguna Blade and a regen room, but Nisha jumps in to follow the fissure. Turns into the Lina. They're trying to find this kill on no one, and they will. YapzOr with another dunk. On the other side, Zai does.
In the vicinity with the relocate, with the diffusal blade. This feels like Virtus.pro's fight.
I mean, this is the moment. But this is where Tiny is so strong.
Lurking with that blink dagger. He's so ready to turn this one around if Solo can't find it.
There's the jump in, the toss back. A lot of damage on the mid-1. The Laguna Blade, and they'll bring him down first. YapzOr now jumps in onto the Tiny. The Death Ward bringing him down low. The Maledict did connect, but Wisp will keep him alive. Now Puppy gets turned on. Ramses with the damage. It's 2 down for Secret. VP take the fight, and they're not done yet. They want to dive past the tower. Battle Hunger already cast onto Zai. He gets caught by the LSA. Now the toss forward. It's Roger in the front lines, and they should have plenty of damage to bring down this Centaur.
Beautiful timing here from Virtus.pro. They catch of awkward times here for Team Secret. They don't have the Stampede quite yet, another 15 seconds or so. And then with Zai going for that Crimson Guard first, it means he's lacking a bit of the initiation. So the pressure is there for YapzOr. Perhaps mid one to scout it. And they won't catch him in the end there.
The TP gets interrupted. Will they have the damage to bring him down though? Roger is level 9. There's the dunk. Follow-up damage now from mid one, and they've got it. It's YapzOr again.
YapzOr seems to have sniffed this one out though. Perfect positioning.
Continuing to play a step ahead here, but what'll Secret do with this information? Zai connects to the hoof stomp. Mid one up on the trees. Does connect to the boundless strike, and Solo, he's going to be the first one to go down. The rest of VP just head for the hills, but no one pretty deep in enemy territory. Just a Yule Scepter right now. A TP in the backpack. They'll use the Stampede. They catch her in the middle of that LSA, and she gets surrounded and destroyed. Solo, on the other hand, his smoke will get revealed. A lot of enemies nearby. Mid one up on the high ground. He blinks just in time.
Gives away
Zai on the other side, though, and well, that'll be the end of Solo. And you're right, Zai was up on the high ground. They must know it gets pinged immediately by the Centaur. Something's tricky here.
So mad if I'm that tiny. Like, dude, come on, that was my smoke. And mid one also just stacking up into this Maelstrom now too. This has been the go-to build for many a Monkey King as of late. And well, that ward's been scouted at Pasha.
Hey there, Pasha. He's gonna get caught by the Maledict, the Death Ward, and the Rockman will be turned to rubble as he gets ripped apart. Another nut. Regen rune. Both teams posturing like they want to snag it. And they'll actually let it go, feeling it's a bit too risky all the way on the mid. They jump in onto the Tiny, and Pasha gets picked again. This
for the Phantom Lancer. So Ramsey's been a little quiet lately. He had to find himself some more farm after that Diffusal Blade.
Dunk mid. No one. Brought down again. On the map, tighten their grasp rather. Tier 1 or Tier 2 mid, Tier 2 bottom both fall. And VP don't really get anything out of it. Secret posturing like they might want to poke at high ground here. At the very least, force a buyback on the Lina. Of course, she does have it, but it would cripple that economy. No glyph available for VP, and this tower is going down fast. Stun on the back line onto Ramses.
They don't have the Echo Slam, though. It's still a little bit risky.
Remember, Nisha does have a fresh BKB and the Aegis of the Immortal. He can afford to go down once. Secret now starting to retreat. Zai out of mana, getting left behind, but does have some stick charges. Nice Fisher to block
things off. Can they really not commit here? I mean, Ramsey's just slowing this down as much as he physically can.
Command, it comes out. They're going to turn onto Ramses. Solo getting low on the back line, and Ramsey's in trouble. Doppelganger on a sliver of HP, but he's down. 2 dead for VP without buyback.
Pasha, he tries to find a blink out here. No more stuns left. Fisher won't reach.
Roger falls as well. 3 down now, Trent. Secret. Will they continue to push? The Tier 3's been popped, and they want barracks.
Well, something tells me the 10-second BKB on the Mortal Aegis, I think they will.
There's the Laguna. Remember, Aegis, he's coming back, and now no one. He'll get caught out of position. They've got the damage. He's down. Buyback used straight away, but VP taking big damage in the base.
Ramsey's being dead. This just doesn't feel possible.
Still without a glyph. This is a hard defense to make. The bottom lane's been cleaned up. Now the Tier 3 mid falls. Exposed barracks, but VP have heroes coming up in just a matter of seconds. Axe back in the fray. Pasha with a nice avalanche on the whole team. Looks like Secret will take this moment to back up. Not going to push it too far, but now a 12K net worth lead with 19 kills.
They didn't go anywhere, though.
Is it a fake back? It's another BKB used by no one defensively. They'll put some damage into Zai, but Centaur is not the target you're looking for. Puppey will get brought down. Solo finds that one, and now Secret will get out of dodge.
It's back. YapzOr's waiting.
Nisha turns into the axe. They pop the whiff. There's the Echo Slam on the PL. Connects on Pasha as well. VP, though, still holding their ground in this fight. Nisha getting low, but he's back to full HP. Ramses, doppelgangers across as Pasha gets brought down by Nisha. Another stun, a cast on 2. Huge from Puppey. Solo, destined to die, as now this PL is on the run. Ramses still alive, but stunned up with the boundless. The follow-up damage is there, and he's down. VP running out of options. It's GG. Secret take game 1 in stunning fashion, just shy of 30 minutes. An incredible performance. Breaking this game open.
Again, they could never get away.
With the OD counters mid typically is heroes like that outrange him a bit, like the Lina's a bit, the Sniper used to be played against, but these are heroes that aren't great against the bubble.
Drops the poison.
Yeah, and this is definitely when Virtus.pro have looked at their best. When Solo's playing this Dazzle and just doing such a good job of harassing out here in that laning stage. But you can see up top now, Roger going to find himself.
Is this a first blood? Pasha in some trouble. That's an easy one. Nisha gets the bonus.
He's all good. But I think what I like about the faster levels on the Phoenix is that should be the hero to help hunt into the jungle, right? I want similar levels on the Centaur and the Phoenix so they can just keep track of Nisha, get all that vision down and harass him constantly.
Well, speaking of Centaur, Roger walks up to the high ground, does get a stomp on the Puppy, but he's taking a lot of damage. Nisha, likewise, also getting pressured pretty hard. Low on HP, doubles back the other way, and now the rotation. Telekinesis slows down Pasha. He's out of cooldowns, and he's out of HP as well. That's another one for Secret. Roger hiding in the trees, might be able to make it away. He doubles back, and Yapzor does
find him. He's
out
of tangos. They might be able to find the body blocks here.
He gets a stun on 2, gets the kill on Nisha before he falls. Misplay from the Arc Warden.
Well, sometimes greed is good, but not there. However, on the opposite side, Ramses will find himself a kill onto the Pangolier too. So 2 tough core losses there for Team Secret.
Big stuff for VP. It's 2-3, but the net worth has swung in their favor.
Oh, but after all that battling, it's 5 minutes, and Yapzor's going to win the fight to the bounty rune. Telekinesis Roger, he almost finds the cliff, but he will escape with the low ground.
Seems like it'll be Secret with 3 of the bounty runes. Is now more initiation onto Pasha. Puppy in trouble. Roger looking for the double edge. He connects, but needs one more.
Oh, he's got the tangos to cut through.
This Ogre's tanky. He's regenning. He's got the magic stick, but another double edge will find the kill.
Nice use against the Pangolier, though. Solo will find is that he can always pull the waves like this.
It's a proper tri-lane for Secret, though, and now Puppy will rotate back into the lane. Roger.
Solo up top.
He's going to be initiated on and finished off now into the bottom. It's Zai making it into the trees. Solo will not be able to pursue to find the kill. Scan used by the Radiant there to see if they can find Zai, but they won't be so lucky. Now back up top, it's Pasha, slowed down by Puppy, not going to dive the tower, but continuing to repel this Phoenix.
And Yapzor secures the top bounty roll, denied that way from no one. Much needed rune there. Wraparound play there soon enough.
14 denies on that Pugna, man, that hurts.
Down bottom, Zai will even hop right into the 2 of them, but Ramsey sees that as a good opportunity to push forward.
Able to swashbuckle back, trying to eat his way through the trees. Solo's already used the poison. It's going to get the reset, and Zai will tick down.
That was so greedy to go for that, but it just feels like he's everywhere right now. Not enough time for Zai to still get back to a tower that is standing, so he'll keep his attention mid.
Rotations from both sides. They're going to go in onto the Dazzle now. Solo with a very aggressive build. Does not have a point in Shallow Grave despite being level 4. Puppy rotates in, sets it up with a stun. Mid one might have been able to find the kill there, but is forced back, and instead it's Puppy that falls as Roger comes in with the damage. Nisha also level 6 now. The Tempest double comes out. Immediately Pasha runs back, but Ignite. Some of those spark rates are down, and this Phoenix in a lot of trouble. Already used the Icarus dive, and instead they turn onto Roger. Even Yapzor making the rotation. Telekinesis to pull him back, and this Centaur should be done for. The Phoenix, however, will be able to TP out in the tree line.
Unfortunately, this is not 7.20, so it will not be the Helm Morph. But yeah, Zai now going
backside is Ramses. And no one put a lot of damage into this tier 2 tower down bottom.
Oh, they're trying to bait this out here if no one goes too deep.
Telekinesis, they'll pull him back in, but it goes back the other way on the mid one. He falls first. Nisha now making the rotation. No one actually going to stay standing as Solo heals him up, and they'll bring down Nisha. 2 down on the side of Secret. Can they get anything out of this? Zai now joining the party, trying to finish off this Pugna, but he's still alive.
He doesn't have the Rolling Thunder. He can't contribute.
Oh, this Pango's been crippled so much, and now Puppy's going to be left up on the high ground. Ramses jumps forward, and they'll find yet another. This laning phase rapidly deteriorating for Team Secret.
Where'd the tome go? Astral, so got some extra range on there. Zai at least having that Rolling Thunder now. They could think about an option right now. They're going to go for it. So Warren and times it very well for the second stun. Maybe a third. But
Puppy there. Fire blast. It's going to be a dead Roger, it looks like. 3-on-1. Nothing for the Centaur to do.
Vision here from Puppy. If they feel like this fight is going to be forced from Virtus.pro. Ramses no more available. They're going to grab him.
This pretty far point just gets destroyed. Yapzor finds the kill.
All right, well, maybe you were right about the grave. 6 XP away from level 7. I'm thinking he wishes he had it.
Yeah, would have been a tough grave to get off either way. That Morphling died in the blink of an eye.
That means his power is going to drastically increase as he looks towards that likely Midas here, as that's been kind of the standard build here.
Down bottom, OD is going to be in a lot of trouble. No one sets it up.
It's that haste room coming into work.
Yapsor is nearby, but they're still going to finish him off. A stray Q will grab him, but now the Rolling Thunder, they want this dazzle, and they'll make it a 1-for-1. Not the idea.
That's some close odds, right?
90-10. No faith from Dota Plus.
I mean, it hasn't been wrong yet today, right?
Not today, but you never know. Initiation onto Roger. He does have some friends nearby, but they might not be able to get here in time to save him. Stampede used defensively. Roger will save himself.
This is a smoke play for sure.
Yeah, bottom lane, Solo going to be caught by Nisha. Still no shallow grave. He actually went for that 4th point in poison.
Not very aggressive as he went for that Midas first there on the Phoenix. He starts to scout up here to the high ground, but instantly into the Rolling Thunder.
Zai able to turn around, big damage onto Ramses. This could be another kill on the Morphling. Sanity's eclipsed. Not quite enough as now the Phoenix Act comes out. They turn the other way. Mid one falls. Yapsor on the run, looking for the shrine. On the other side, Puppey gets picked, and I think this Rubik is also destined to fall.
Strength, though. It's keeping him alive.
It's a nice pick from Yapsor. It's a cute play. It buys him some time. He makes it up to the high ground. No way. He falls.
It is still a great steal when you're playing this Rubik. You permanently get to keep that HP, but...
Zai dove under tower. Ramses hungry for more blood. No one gets Nisha on the other side. Zai will stay alive in the trees.
Great execution there from Zai. It's pretty tough to find those little jumps there on the Shieldcraft sometimes, but...
A massive lead for Virtus.pro right now. Roger may be left behind. This could be a freebie for mid one. No Stampede, and those orbs are going to be a little too much. Still an 8K net worth favor.
Finally go back for those Tranquil Boots, though, without that Midas. But another crash. Thunder. Doesn't connect there.
Breaks the smoke from Roger. Zai going in pretty deep. Pretty isolated right now. Needs to be careful. Is in the back line. Roger finds 2 with a stomp. Puppey the one that's going to be in trouble. Zai's already gone down. The poison touch will hit the ogre.
Man. Roger, he even gets the tower of opting for that first javelin, so he's got the damage and increase his farm speed, but he needs that blink dagger to take these big fights.
Mid one could be in trouble. Force staff just delivered, but Roger still connects with the stun and the damage. Gets off a defensive Astral, that'll buy him some time. Support on the way as Roger uses a defensive Stampede. Rolling Thunder from Zai on the other side. Looks like the Centaur gets left behind. Stolen Stampede from the Rubik. They give him a taste of his own medicine. But Zai, he gets destroyed. Mid one also falls to Roger. 3 down on Secret.
He's in the middle of 3 heroes, and he still finds mid one in the back line. And he didn't grab this one, so no stopping them.
Ramsey's able to play very forward here. The tier 3 just about to fall, and down it goes. That'll open up shrines, and now Shurdmich onto the range barracks. Defensive waveform back. Secret also playing this very cautiously here. Smoke wraparound potential. Puppey gets revealed, goes for the stun onto Pasha. Rolling Thunder from Zai.
It's so slow.
They just can't find the initiation, and now the other way, Yapsor gets jumped on. Roger takes some damage, but Secret are all feeling low as Puppey gets isolated outside of the base. Pasha does not get off the Supernova, but Ramses jumps in, finds the Arc Warden, turns into the Ogre, and gets hungry for more. Mid one gets off the Sanity's Eclipse before he falls, but it just tickles. It's not enough as a triple kill for Ramses is secured, and now the exposed barracks take heavy damage.
Glyph is not quite bright enough in this one. Ramses toying with them. Trying to get off maybe another Bloodlust or something there, but a little low. Still has his Aegis.
Still has the Aegis indeed. He jumps forward, maybe happy to throw his life away, but Solo's got his back with the heals. Puppey's bought back. He's gotten into the fray.
Trying to use this clone to push them back, but everyone, they're still up. I mean, they lose their Phoenix, but no one just keeps throwing out blasts.
Secret do manage to hang on to this melee barracks. VP running low on resource. Well, the assault continues. 1.5 minutes until the Aegis is reclaimed, and now a full Eye of Scotty completed on Ramses. No Glyph, but the magnetic field will slow down the siege. Again, Secret looking for a creative angle to try to initiate. Ramses, he turns into the Arc Warden. It's Arc Warden on Arc Warden action, but one of them's going to come back to life if he falls. Or he'll just morph back to full HP. That works too.
And now with the Sunray too, keeping him up and going. Trying to land that damage. He's got to get into that bubble. He wants to hit him, but he's in there.
They're going to jump in. They want Nisha. They'll bring him low, but he's still standing.
Look at that egg right on top of his face, and down he goes.
Beautifully done by Pasha. 2 dead for Secret. No buybacks. The Supernova secures the stun onto Pangolier, and that's now 3 in the grave.
Yeah, Zai took a wrong turn.
GG from Secret as VP dominate game number 2. 24-minute victory. Never a moment when Secret had control of this game, Trent.
Finally, the greed of the Arc Warden is punished.
make their 3 brew.
Crystal made
There we
it.
go.
Silencer, okay.
Silencer 5.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Against Shaker Field.
Yeah, Rubik along with Zai, so we all know he loves to get those kill secures to help out his gold.
Yeah, it's been a good start for Zai. Gets a stun on 2, double edge onto the Terror Blade. This is that stage of the game where he's weak. Telekinesis back. Ramsey's trying to find a path in the trees to make the escape. He will salve up.
Does get canceled there by Yapzor, so a bit painful on that one, but still has enough tangos that he can stay and goes for the meta too. Another Fire Blast coming up soon here.
Zai now could be in trouble. There's the stun from Solo. This Centaur turns the other way, but it's Ramses that finds it.
Great pacing there from Ramses just to ensure there was no counterplay available there for Zai, so they will snag it.
We'll have to head back down bottom.
It would seem, and Solo again with another pull here, but once more, not a connect option here.
Phoenix taking some damage up top. Able to get off a couple fiery spirits. Is now Roger with the haste ring. Gets the stun on Puppey. The totem. It's going to be a dead silencer. And now the TP back in the face of the Arc Warden. Second kill goes to Virtus.pro.
Instantly out of there. Right back into the mid lane. Pasha again struggling here. Feels a lot like last game. Of course, he was level 4 at 10 minutes in that one. Hoping to do a little bit better here as he doesn't had Roger really in the lane that much. He's been roaming a little bit more. And now hoping to cut off Puppey. Should be an opportunity for a kill here.
And going to find himself in a sticky situation. It'll be another dead silencer. Pasha getting credit for that one.
All 3 kills of Virtus.pro so far. Seeker can't quite find the damage here.
And now mid one in the mid lane. Taking some damage, but we'll have a remnant back to safety. Can certainly feel the dominance from no one. Is Solo gets the kill on Yapzor.
Yeah, Fire Blast not quite there in time. Maybe could have made Secret. Maybe just wondering how they're going to find that first kill this game.
Pasha able to Icarus dive away, back to safety. Mid one in hot pursuit. Remnant forward. Sidestepped by Pasha. And now the TP rotation on the way. This Invoker. He wants blood.
Oh, perfect time on the Stampede there.
To the shrine and heals back up.
Really no counterplay to that one though.
Solo down bottom, caught by Yapzor, telekinesis into the hook stomp, double edge, it's a lot of damage, but Solo's beefy. Sunder onto Yapzor, Ramses is ready to fight, another double edge will secure the kill onto the Ogre.
Oh, a quick couple there, bouncing on back. First Roger, then Solo. Speaking of Roger, he's still just getting to level 4, so certainly a bit slowed down. The Shaker just hasn't found those plays really with the Fisher. A couple block offs on the Puppey, but none of these cores really being threatened here. He's sitting at the 10-minute bounty, a very greedy spot.
He's going to go down first, and on the other side, there's a battle onto Zai. Big damage onto the Centaur, gets a hoof stomp on 1, but Tornado will lock him in place and secure the kill. A 1-for-1 as they battle for the...
And Pasha, he's actually zoning despite the minimal HP here. The Tranquil's going, a bit of a bold maneuver here.
Puppey's got a level 3 Arcane Curse. Is it going to be enough to find this kill on Pasha? He's got 1 stick charge, and he's just going to survive on 30 HP as no one pushes forward and finishes off Puppey. But meanwhile, down bottom, Ramses, he's been killed in this exchange. Mid one getting...
Oh, the stolen fish from Yapzor! He leaves the remnant down to the small camp. He's going home.
Out. Is he going to make it? No! Roger's there with the dunk! And mid one finally gets punished.
And that's a much better Fisher from Yapzor, but of course mid one tries to use the tree cover. Fortunately not just enough. Roger just instantly echo. Nice play.
Yeah, no messing around from Roger. Back down bottom in the game, it's Pasha. He's going to get caught here under the tower, just barely survives again, but no. Yapzor's got the damage.
Stolen fire spirits.
He's looking for a counter kill though. Is it going to be enough? Mid one lives. Rotation from the back line though. Solo drops the stun onto Rubik, gets the multicast. Yapzor might just go down here.
Yeah, mid one's still hanging around there. He was kind of juking the trees, was scared about a potential sunstrike, so a first push opportunity here. There is a massive circle there from Solo.
No one leading the charge up top. Zai, the only one here.
Solo seems to be saying, this is where we play now. As they start pressuring into Zai, this is exactly where they want Ramses going.
Tornado's going to be off the mark, but he'll be surrounded by 3. Stampede to try to make some space. Even a Supernova deployed, and Zai actually lives through it to earn. Not going to be enough damage. Supernova goes off, but now Secret in hot pursuit. Mid one jumps forward. Roots onto Pasha. Will have an Icarus dive, but there's the global from Puppey.
They're not really doing anything during it,
Solo.
No one's going towards them during global.
They want to turn this around the other way. Mid one stuck by 2. He's trying to remnant out on a sliver of HP. They will pursue, but Yapzor again with a great telekinesis keeps his Ember Spirit alive. He may go down in exchange, but if he can keep his core up, it'll be well worth it.
All that arcane room. Mid one still sticking around. Solo in the back line.
He jumps in, the remnant away. Mid one taking so much damage, but the fissure completely blocks him out. Solo still alive. Roger going deep. He wants this one, but can he find it?
He's got the dunk. He needs it, but the Spark Ray.
The dunk connects, but the Flame Guard's there. It intercepts the damage, and Roger, he's gone too deep. He's been punished and brought down. Secret find the net worth advantage.
Every tiny piece of that gain for Virtus.pro, but it felt like that fight should have gone so much better for them if not for those plays. Virtus.pro just drawing the entirety of Secret up top, and now Zai and Pasha on the bottom, duking it out here.
Couple of low health heroes. Zai needs to be careful, but the Sun Ray, it's going to be enough.
A nice attempt there in case it...
Could definitely be an option for Puppy. But it will take him a while to build it up. Bottom, Solo could be in some trouble, gets pulled back by the Rubik, but he's got a lot of reinforcements. Another multicast onto Yapzor, and he gets dropped.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now pursuit onto mid one. Yule's Scepter sets it up, but a remnant back. Another Stampede used. Top lane, Puppy, he's going to go down to no one.
That's the ridiculous part. I don't will ensure that he can pretty much take down anyone that tries to defend this tower, as Zai's about to find out here. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Pasha will help him out with the Yules.
Still, they get the tier 1 tower bottom and the tier 1 tower top. A two-fold victory for VP as Roger jumps in. There's the Blink Dagger reveal, and it'll be Yapzor caught with it.
Initiating into team fights, he kind of wants someone else like a big tanky hero in the front line. They don't really have that. Unless it's going to be Ramses into siege mode, that works fairly well. But either way, they won't catch Pasha.
That'll be your Blink reveal, and a quick pick. There was a smoke rotation from Secret to find that one, so absolutely could have
time here. Can't seem to catch mid one ever.
Still farming very nicely though, making some good progress towards that Aghanim Scepter. Always a key item on the Invoker is now Solo, bumps into the Tempest double, sets up for Zai. It's an alley-oop onto the Ogre, and a double edge to find the kill. Well, actually getting pretty low. Virtus.pro committing quite a lot for this tower.
Nice Manta and a Yules there. Great teamwork from Virtus.pro.
They completely counter-initiate Zai, but the global silence is used. Secret ready to commit for this. They destroy Pasha's Supernova. And now they're looking for more. Roger, he's getting slowed down on the retreat, but they do catch Puppy. Looks like it'll be a 2-for-1, but no, Puppy's still alive, right into the Sunstrike. A 2-for-1 as the tower does go down in the mix.
It gets a little bit into that one, but the global silence will not live.
We also can't forget about that Crimson Guard that's out on Zai. Always a key item against the Terrorblade to mitigate that damage.
Solo forward here.
He's going to get caught by mid one. Puppy will be there to follow up. And on the other side, Zai gets a hook stomp on two. Double edge to boot. Stampede. They close the gap, and now Roger's in trouble, and he's down. 2 dead for Virtus.pro. Pasha trying to Icarus dive away, but it won't work. Mid one finds it, and just like that, Secret take the lead.
Oh my god. There from Zai, and then everyone just runs around with a Stampede. Goodbye, Tornado. Meatball, virtually no effect there, despite having a Crimson Guard, no hood or anything.
Puppy and no one going to duke it out once again. The Invoker, of course, will win that duel.
This very quickly.
Scary time for Secret. The Terrorblade with meta plus the Alacrity. He is an absolute machine.
Oh, it hurts because no one just hasn't gotten an urn charge forever.
Oh, Zai jumps in. They might be able to snag this. The Aegis is still down, but it's picked up by Ramses. Now inside of the pit, this Centaur is getting ripped apart. Ember Spirit could suffer a similar fate, but he's able to remnant out. Yapzor gets left behind, and VP regains some of this lost footing.
Whew.
Sunder there. Poor Phoenix this game. Had to skip the Midas altogether. Went for the early Yule's Scepter, so he has a dispel against the Silencer. And now Shiva's on the way. Puppy walks up to the high ground. Sunstrike will finish him off as no one. Also a BKB up on the Terrorblade. Still a minute and a half on this Aegis of the Immortal. Now pressure on the
Look at that vision on the high ground there from Puppy.
They're ready to go. They jump in onto Roger. This global comes out with the BKB from Ramses. There's a Sunder onto Zai. VP could still take this fight. The buyback on the Earthshaker even. Supernova on the back line. Finally a tornado that's worth a damn as Zai gets brought down. Secret lose 2, and their tier 2 tower soon to the same fate.
Oh man, that ward just did so much work for Secret. It could have been a much worse fight had they not been able to stop Roger right away. He's forced into the buyback, but they know this is their big moment.
This is scary though. Aegis of the Immortal on Ramses. He'll go down. He's coming right back. No buybacks available on Secret, but VP low on HP.
Yeah, there's no egg here. Things looking a little dicey for VP. I don't know how much more they can take.
Definitely don't want to go high ground against this Arc Ward.
He wants his big play. Arcane Rune, he's hungry for it.
Sunray healing up Ramses. He is top lane. Sunder scares back mid one.
Again, Roger still lurking mid here too, in combination with no one.
Pasha in a little bit of trouble here. Stampede used to let this Tempest double do the work. It will despawn though, but Zai, he gets there, can't quite get the kill.
Oh, there it goes. That's Spark Wraith.
Got it
down.
Little pick me up for Secret
mid one, going in mid 2.
He doesn't have much support though, and they're going to turn back the other way. Now stunned by the Ogre, no one laying in the damage. The Cold Snap flies. Now the EMP, but no one falls. Yapzor's got the damage, and Solo is going to go down too.
He didn't go for the BKB.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So now it's a little bit more difficult to just put Ramses up front and try and play around it. At this point, he does have the HP that it's easier for Rogers to react.
Whoa, they jump in onto the Ogre though. Secret want to start off this fight. The Supernova also comes through. Global Silence has come out as Puppey gets low, but still alive. VP diving past the tower. They'll be the aggressors now. Everyone's still alive.
Roger found himself a very aggressive spot here too. Doesn't look like, now they're going to see him.
And they're going to jump onto Roger. There's the telekinesis. A lot of damage from Nisha right into the Hex. And
Roger
they will punish.
Is struggling so hard this game. I feel like he had to win this one for them, and he just can't find his moment.
You can see it on the XP graph as well. Massive lead.
And Zai just scouting things out here. And quite spotted. And he wants that bounty, and he'll commit.
And they're going to commit on to Zai, but the Phoenix, that could be the first one to fall. Wolf Scepter buys him a little bit of time. He'll still go down. Zai with the Stampede. It'll be enough to make an exodus, or at least buy him some time. Solo in the front lines gets dusted up, trying to engage on the Yapzor. It's a great Sunder from Ramses. He'll pop the BKB. Zai goes down next.
Roger.
But an Echo Slam connects onto Ember Spirit. He gets off the slide, and he's away. Mid one lives.
Oh, the roar of the crowd.
But down bottom, chipping away at this base. The big boy is respawned. Solo scouts it out, but he's going to have to head home to clean this up. This tier 3 is about to go down, Trent.
Yep. I feel like I'm bullying Roger as much as mid one is.
Might still be worth it for VP, but Secret not in the vicinity.
Yeah, Puppey getting a little bit close here.
Does get stunned up by the Ogre. A triple cast. And Sunstrike will find it. No one gets a freebie. There is a buyback on Puppey. He does have global, but this Alacrity Terrorblade so scary in this situation. They jump up top, they find Yappy. Yule Scepter buys it some time, but it's a double for no one. A huge sun.
Continue the split push. Mid one backing up a clone here.
Definitely some kill potential between these two, and they baited him. Pasha, Icarus dive into the Hex. Mid one there with a follow-up, but he does have a Yule's, a Supernova. It won't matter. Nisha's got the damage.
Radiant are scanning.
And actually has the gold for it.
Yeah, he was looking to the Octarine Court earlier on.
Zai with a setup onto Solo. Yapzor with a follow-up. Telekinesis to the low ground.
That's a great steal. Bloodlust on an Arc Warden. Oh, taken off though.
They're going to leave their Ogre high and dry as Secret get another pick.
Yeah, right at the perfect moment there, as no one has been invis for so long at this point.
Setup though onto Zai. Tornado into EMP. Nice block with the Fissure, but Zai does have a lot of friends nearby.
Fissure.
Also an Aghanim Scepter, so he can stampede away. Instead, they're going to go back in onto Solo. Glimmer Cape buys him some time, but the Hex, that'll finish him off. Nisha with another one.
It's a lot.
Can be game-changing with that Refresher Shard. Ember Spirit would absolutely be happy with a second life as well.
Scan from the Radiant. We'll spot them once again on their banner. They know every time that Zai's going to be there. He's greedy, and it's paying off.
Well, now Secret in the pit. The Sunstrike comes through, but VP, they need to start moving. They're pretty far away. They can still get here in time, but it's going to be close.
Oh, a high ground egg here.
It might be a little bit premature. It's an okay egg, but the rest of VP not quite getting there. Instead, they've caught mid one, but now Yapzor with a huge setup. Solo and Roger both down. Instant buybacks. Ramses needs a Sunder. BKB on. Can he find it? The Lotus Orb buying Zai some time. Roche still standing.
Oh, he's such a good target for that Sunder. You can see the value of the Lotus Orb. Ramses knows he just can't do it. Buyback from Solo. Roger in this fight. And Roche so low.
Definitely a victory for Secret. Big time economic damage. Now a 14K net worth favor, but it's all about this Roshan. Scouted out again by the Sunstrike.
No one, he's back up with some cooldown.
They're going to catch Roger. It's a dieback. 75 seconds on the sideline. It's a 5v4, and now they're going to have to let this Roche go.
I don't know. No one's not ready to do that. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger, though, so he can't get in. So, yeah, Tornado and run. Roger is just the complete and utter focus of Team Secret, and it's
Refresher Shard in the hands of Zai, the double stampede a reality. Aegis of the Immortal picked up by Nisha. Last outer tower falls for VP. 20K net worth, now Secret's lead. High ground assault.
Right in. He has a refresher chart here too, double stampede. Said.
There is a glyph. A moment for VP to reset and hold, but they know this Earthshaker's down without buyback. It'll be another tier 3 tower before the fight even starts. Solo very low, first stampede. They want this Ogre, and they just might get it. That's another one down, no buyback.
The crits coming out from the Tempest double and Arc Ward. Brutal.
There's the Refresher Shard used. Another stampede. They won't give Ramses that Sunder target. He will live, but that's a BKB down.
No way to cut the waves here. 15 seconds, 10 now actually for another clone for Nisha. And oh, this feels like desperation here from Ramses. It's to purchase and use a Refresher Orb. He's a slow boy.
Definitely not ideal for this Terrorblade, but this is the hold.
Look at this, they just send in a Tempest double. Cleans up the melee racks with no recourse. Mid one with another Arcane Rune and an Octarine Core.
He's going to head up top. He'll push out that wave. He'd like to, at least. Fissure will interrupt him. Maybe they'll just commit down bottom for Barracks.
Nisha's in there with the clone.
Stampede, initiation onto Solo. Instead, they'll settle for Ramses. Telekinesis into the team. They get the Ogre. Still no buyback. Tempest double goes down. Great disengagement from Team Secret. Sunstrike, just gonna tickle, and they're gonna go back in onto Roger. It's another fake back, and now Ramses trying to stand his ground. He'll do some damage as he pops the BKB, but the fight's not over yet.
Still
Sunder, it's been used. The telekinesis, they're gonna pull him back.
Another Fissure.
This Terrorblade could be in big trouble. He's blocked out. He's down. Buyback immediately, but no meta. They'll lose Pasha. This could be the end for Virtus.pro as no one's in big trouble as well. Secret pursuing into the base. The Cataclysm, it's not enough. Buybacks aplenty, but still 2 stuck in the grave for at least 10.
There's still a scythe ready for Nisha. It's so hard to move into Secret, and Yapzor
There it is. Yapzor again with the plays. Buyback 2. Only the Terrorblade standing, and this is it. Secret might have just done it.
The crowd smells blood.
He picks up a Desolator for additional sieging here, Trent. That's how confident Secret are that this one's over.
Oh, rightfully so.
VP charge out of the well. No meta, no options. Telekinesis, the Terrorblade pulled back. Ramses not even going to be focused down. They want the shrine instead. It's the dead. And Secret do it.
Secret going to the grand.